friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another reading vlog. In this week's reading vlog, I'm going to be attempting to read 100 pages a day every day this week, and I'm currently in the middle of 2 books, so hopefully that means that I will be able to finish both of these books this week. The first one that I'm in the middle of is Beartown by Frederick Bachman. I think I'm about 40% into it, maybe a little less. I'm right before the big game, and this one is really good. We're following multiple people. This town is revolved around this hockey team. So lots of interesting dynamics in this book, and I'm loving how we're getting to know so much about so many characters. So I'm really enjoying this one. I love the way that Frederick Bachman has set the story up, and I'm really excited to see how it plays out. So I definitely want to jump back into this one. And then I also started The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. This one so far is really good. I'm kicking my feet, giggling, having a good time. And this is actually my first Abby Jimenez book. This was on my list for 26 books that I want to read in 2026. Our main male character, he just moved to this new city and he is new at the station. And him and the female main character, they did not get off on the right foot. So now we're kind of like seeing them start to slowly become friends and get a little bit more comfortable with each other. So I'm just waiting for the romance to kick in this one. But so far the banter is so good. Our female main character is so fierce and witty. I absolutely love her. And then our main male character, he just seems like a sweetheart. So I cannot wait for the romance to kick in with this one. Other than that though, those are the 2 books that I need to get working on before I can start anything else. I have to hit at least 100 pages a day. I don't have to stop at 100 pages, but the minimum every day this week is going to be 100 pages. I typically read about 50 pages a day, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for me, but I think if I really just focus and sit down every day with the intention of reading at least 100 pages, I will definitely finish these both. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna finish this one first, because it is very fast paced and I'm really invested in this one right now. It is so cute so far, so I really want to finish this one. I'm only 60 pages into this one, so I probably should start this one first since I'm further, but this one is very fast paced and so cute, and it's what I'm in the mood for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into the friend zone and start working on my 100 pages for the day. I am about to sit down and do some reading. I did read earlier. I think I read 20 pages when I woke up with my coffee, but I have 80 pages left, so I thought we could sit down and read together. I've been working on the book room all day, so I just have not had time to sit down and do some reading, but I have been wanting to jump back into this book so bad, ever since I put it down this morning, because it is actually so good. I am loving our characters. Our main character, Josh, he is so sweet and so thoughtful. I am having so much fun with this book. I've audibly been chuckling out loud and kicking my feet. I am just having such a good time reading this. I'm loving our characters, loving their dynamic and their banter, and the way that the story is progressing so far. It is so good. So I'm gonna jump back into this and knock out my 80 pages, or see how much I can knock out, because I do need to start dinner soon too. So I'm gonna see how much I can read before I gotta start all that. So let's jump back into the book. I have about 100 pages total left of this book, so I'm hoping to be able to finish this one today, but I am really loving this book so far. I absolutely love our characters, and it is so refreshing to see the characters become the true definition of best friends before they start confessing their feelings for each other. And then the reasoning for it taking so long for them to get together officially, it actually makes a lot of sense, and it's actually a really strong emotional anchor in this book. especially for women with complicated periods. I feel like this book is doing a wonderful representation of that, and it is definitely understandable why she is being hesitant to jump into a relationship with this man. But they are just so cute together, and I really hope that they can figure this out somehow. I have never hoped for an accidental pregnancy so much. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the accidental pregnancy trope. I have never wanted an accidental pregnancy more than when reading this book. It is so good, and I'm so excited to see how it plays out. That's about how much I have left, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into reading for a little bit today. I'm on page 256, so I think there's like 360 pages. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and finish that out because it's like a 10-page difference. So let's go ahead and jump into reading for today. Yesterday, I ended up finishing The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, and I genuinely had such a good time with that book. I absolutely loved our characters. They were so sweet and so witty, and the banter between them was so good. But also just like the back and forth moments, or like the everyday moments, everything felt so natural. Like, nothing felt forced or cringy, which in my opinion is a big part of romance books. Like, some of the scenes can tend to feel cringy or kind of just like forced down your throat, but I swear this book was so good in such a natural way. Like, we genuinely were just watching two people fall in love and form an emotional connection in like the most pure way, and it was so good. Like, they were genuinely best friends by the end of the book, and I absolutely loved that. I also really appreciated how our female main character is dealing with something a little heavier. She's dealing with a medical issue to where it makes her uncertain if she can have kids or not. And that was kind of the reasoning that she didn't want to be officially with Josh, which makes so much sense because Josh wanted like a baseball team full of kids. And that was like one of the things he said to her when they first started getting to know each other, because he didn't know about her issues. And she kind of just took that and kind of kept it in the back of her mind as to why they cannot be together. And it was just really interesting to see how something that she cannot control, like a medical issue, really affected her like self-worth and how she saw herself, or how she approached relationships and what she thought she could have out of life. And I don't know, it was just a really good book, and the emotional tie there was so good. That was kind of like the heart of the conflict of the story. I absolutely love how Josh was just like down bad for her without even knowing why they cannot be together. It was just so good. Like, I genuinely absolutely loved that book, and I loved the writing. The writing was so fast paced. It had such a nice flow to it. There was other conflicts going on. Like, there was an unexpected conflict with one of the side characters at the end that low-key got me to tear up because I was not expecting that whatsoever. And it low-key broke my heart that that happened. But then there's also a very nice surprise at the end of the book that I kind of feel like I may have called and whatnot. Overall, it was so heartfelt, funny, and way deeper than I thought it was going to be. So I think for this book, I'm going to end up giving it 4.5 stars because it was so good. And then the next book that I'm going to be continuing is Beartown by Frederick Bachman. I started this book like a week ago, and then I did end up reading like 20 pages this morning, but I started on page 138, so I just need to get to page 238 today. But so far, I'm really enjoying this one. Frederick Bachman really knows how to bring to life like these characters in this scene, because we're not just following the game of hockey, we're kind of following a lot of people's different perspectives like throughout this town and throughout their history with this team and this game. Because the whole town, like a lot of the people in the town, their whole lives kind of revolve around this team and hockey. It's like a big hockey town. Like, whenever the hockey games do good, the town does good. Like, they kind of correlate. We're getting so many different perspectives with this, and Frederick Bachman is just really bringing to life these characters and the setting. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump back in to Beartown by Frederick Bachman and finish out my 100 pages for today. I'm suddenly afraid that this book is actually going to rip my heart out because what in the world did I just read? Happy Friday. I have been nursing a migraine literally all day, so I have not picked up my book once today, but it is now like 5:30 and I need to go ahead and try and get my 100 pages done for the day. I'm kind of at a crazy part in this book, like something crazy just happened, so I definitely want to see how that plays out. Also, I'm about 50% through now, so let's go ahead and jump back in and try and read it. My headaches kind of calmed down a little bit, but I can definitely still feel it. It's mostly in my eyes, which sucks because I want to read right now. And like if it was just like a headache, like a throbbing headache, that'd be fine. Like I could read like that. But the fact that it's in my eyes and like the back of my head makes it so much harder to want to do anything. I literally just want to lay here with my eyes closed, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and attempt to get my 100 pages done for today and see how much of this book I can actually get through, because it is definitely in a very binge-worthy part right now. So I'm gonna jump back in. I did end up reading my 100 pages yesterday. I even read a little bit more because this book has taken such a crazy turn. Like I did not expect that whatsoever. And I honestly don't even know how to feel right now. The only characters I really like at the moment are Maya and Anna. And I really just don't even know how to feel. Like emotions are high, stakes are high. Like I need to finish this book today and see how that plays out. I think this is also a series, so I definitely want to continue the series because this has taken such a wild turn. Like I just did not see that coming whatsoever. And like the way that the whole town is reacting to the circumstance is blowing my mind. Like I really just need to sit here and finish the rest of this book today. But I am about to head out to a festival, so I wanted to hop on here and kind of wrap this vlog up real quick. But I definitely plan on finishing this book today. I think I have like 60 pages left, so definitely gonna lock in and finish this today because that is actually such an insane like turn of events and I need to see how it plays out. So I just wanted to come on here and let you know that I did finish my 100 pages for the day. I did end up reading 100 pages every day this week, so very proud of myself for that, and it's definitely something I want to keep up with because I got through basically 2 books this week. I finished The Friend Zone by Abby Minez. Absolutely love that book. Have not stopped thinking about it since I finished it. And then the grip that this book has on me right now is actually just insane. So I would definitely love to keep up with reading that much every day because I feel like I've read so much and I feel like I've been so productive with reading lately. So that is all for this week's reading vlog. I ended up getting through basically 2 books. So I feel like that was a pretty successful week of reading. So let me know if you've read either of these books and what your thoughts are on them, or if they're on your TBR. I'd love to hear that as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!